Hi everyone! Our group reviewed the applied study, antecedent assessment, and assessment-based treatment of off-task behavior in a child diagnosed with ADHD. The researchers were concerned with the relevance of utilizing an antecedent assessment to determine the environmental conditions under which off-task behavior occurred in a single subject with ADHD. The researchers developed a treatment package that included FCT and contingency contracting to reduce off-task behaviors during difficult work tasks for the participant. This was a single subject design, and the single subject's name was John. He had ADHD and attentive type. The dependent variable was off-task behavior, which was defined as looking away from the academic task for 3 or more seconds, not writing or erasing for 5 consecutive seconds, or emitting a verbalization that was not related to the academic task. To assess IOA, the researchers divided the number of agreements by the number of agreements plus disagreements and multiplied it by 100%. The independent variables include the phases implemented for this study, including baseline, antecedent assessment, and then functional communication training plus contingency contracting. This study used a multiple baseline across tasks approach. The tasks included different types of math problems like division problems and word problems. The researchers wanted to see if attention had anything to do with the amount of off-task behavior that John had. So they looked at different conditions including easy tasks and low attention, difficult tasks high attention, easy tasks high attention, and difficult tasks low attention. They were interested in which conditions produced the most off-task behavior, and the results show that the highest rates of off-task behavior occurred when a difficult task was presented, regardless of the amount of attention. Then the treatment phase was implemented using a multiple baseline across tasks design.
I will be talking about both the results and critique section of our outline. So first, as you can see illustrated in the tables, the results showed that John's off-task behavior significantly decreased during the treatment phase compared to baseline. Specifically, during baseline, John was off-task while attempting division problems for a mean of 86% of intervals, but during treatment, off-task behavior reduced to 11%. And then while attempting word problems in baseline, his off-task behavior was recorded as an average of 66%, which was reduced to an average of 17% during treatment. In addition, the results also found that he answered a higher percentage of both division and word problems correctly compared to the number of problems he answered correctly in baseline. He also utilized the FCT response up to 4 times per session. For my critique, I thought the article and study read very well. A strong point was the social validity and the ability to replicate the treatment in a classroom setting. But there were several areas to improve upon, especially the fact that the authors did not include any detail related to the replication of the study or the verification. Another prominent limitation was the functional relationship between the dependent and independent variable was unclear because researchers implemented both the FCT and contingency contract at the same time.
For social validity, I would say that the dependent variable is socially significant, but specifically the students with inattentive type ADHD. I don't think that the participant pool was large enough to really reach social validity or significance for all as a research standpoint, but for John and his classroom, I think that it was significant. The researchers said that they didn't teach the teacher the reasons why or really take any data after intervention, but they did teach him the techniques, what to do with John during class to help his problem behaviors. And as far as the critique, I think that the researchers did a great job with the study. I think that they could have used a larger participation pool to further validate their results, but they did retain validity and reliability throughout the experiment.